So, this is a leadership podcast focused on growth and development. And because we can't separate our growth as a leader from our growth as a human being, I talk a lot about the leadership of my life and lessons learned in all aspects of my life and how they translate to the work that I do. One area of my life that is mission critical for me, where I gain so much growth and so many lessons, is the leadership of my relationship with my daughter, Mason. Mason recently moved to Cleveland. She graduated from Indiana University in May, and now she is living 5 hours away and is beginning her life as an adult. So our relationship is shifting. Parenting an adult living on their own 5 hours away is different than parenting a college student. So naturally, we've had some relationship transition challenges. And she told me recently that we needed to talk about our relationship. So I went to a tool that has been really helpful for me in professional relationships. I went to the DISC model and I asked her if she would be willing to complete a DISC assessment because I knew that I could run a comparison report that might highlight some things that we already knew, but might also point out some things that we weren't aware of. So we did this. I ran a comparison report, and oh my gosh, just having a visual that shows our natural styles, our natural tensions, our motivators, our preferences, our stressors, and how similar we are, no wonder we are bumping up against each other. So, for example, one of the scales is our drive, and Mason and I are both off the charts with our drive. We are incredibly driven women and problem solvers and quick. We are impatient. And so the language in the comparison report is that there is the potential tendency to push each other, causing excess tension. Yes, because we are both so driven to get what we want, we do end up pushing each other. And just the reminder of our similarities, our driven styles, how intense we both can be is such a helpful visual for me because in seeing that, I can recognize, all right, there are going to be places we're going to clank. And you know what? I love her so much. So I can be really purposeful about slowing down, listening to her, giving her the space that she needs to live her life in a very independent way. So here's to recognizing leadership in all aspects of our life and being willing to pull on those tools that are helpful in other areas and transfer those to others that maybe we hadn't thought of, just as I'm using DISC to help me transition to parenting an adult. What a great way to take care of myself and ultimately Mason and our relationship.